All right, so economy and foreign policy are going to be the two big focus areas for the new Shinzo Abe cabinet. Let's try and make more sense of the members who he has chosen in key positions, as well as what they can do, by crossing over to Tetsuo Kotani, a research fellow from the Japan Institute of International Affairs. Thanks very much, Mr. Kotani, for speaking with us here on CCTV News. I want to first talk about a little bit about the foreign and defense ministers, Mr. Kishida and Mr. Onodera, because on them falls the responsibility of fixing Japan's broken ties with its neighbors, whether it's with China, South Korea, Russia, and more importantly, to try and take the already existing military alliance it has with the United States to the next level. Already we know that Mr. Abe, in his first country to visit as Prime Minister, is going to be the United States in January. Tell us on both these fronts, on the neighbors front and on the front with America, what do the foreign and defense ministers, the new ones, bring to the table?
Well, first of all, the new foreign and defense ministers are a little bit strangers to our defense communities and foreign policy communities. And we are, frankly speaking, we are not sure how they will be capable. But I think the appointment of those ministers indicate that the Prime Minister's office will take charge of the foreign policy and defense policy. And I think the primary reasons for the appointment of Kishida-san and Onodera-san would be their close relations with Mr. Abe. And Mr. Abe can communicate with those two foreign and defense ministers so that they can promote Mr. Abe's vision.
It's interesting you mentioned that, Professor Tetsuo, because if the Prime Minister's office is going to direct foreign and defense policies, basically having these two loyalists in those positions, I'm just curious what direction that's going to take, because on the campaign trail, on the stump, we heard Mr. Abe saying a lot of rhetorical things that didn't necessarily go down well here in Beijing or in Seoul. Tell us, what is the direction, or at least broad terms of the direction, under Shinzo Abe in terms of both foreign policy and defense policy for Japan?
Well, Mr. Abe was, until yesterday, he was the leader of the opposition party, so he could say anything. But
That's
from
right.
today, he's the Prime Minister of this country, so he needs to be realistic, he needs to be pragmatic. So, from today, he needs to think about Japan's national interest. And obviously, bad relations with our neighbors are not in our national interest. So I believe Mr. Abe will try to improve the relations with both South Korea